Hello, boys and girls. Well, today we're going to talk about Liverpool again because God knows it's not an easy job being a Liverpool fan.
Oh yeah, I have seen you and I have seen a couple of last matches, especially the last one in the Champions League. So
Yeah, that's a whole new story. But we are going to talk about is it that big of a surprise? What's the cause of this lack of form? And would you actually blame the coach? Like, do you think that Slot has lost the plot, or you maybe think that this is just a patch of form that will like normalize itself, like it did with City, for example, last year?
yeah, so that's the topic of this episode.
Enjoy. Yeah, it has been a rough while because let's be honest, even though the form in the Premier League started really nice, like there were 5 wins out of 5 first matches, I would be lying if I said that it was convincing wins because a lot of them came in like the dying moments of the game. A lot of times Liverpool had 2-0 lead that almost evaporated, or sometimes evaporated and then it was retaken. Like we had to get saved by Chiesa, by Rio, by a lot of like late goals in the beginning, and then like the downfall kind of started against Galatasaray. That was a weird match, and another match where a lot of players were played out of position. So that's my first beef with Slot and with its tactics now. Playing Szoboszlai at right back is just insanity because he's been our best midfielder throughout the entire season, and just like locking him out of that position is weird. And also we'll have to mention like on paper the best players playing in really horrible form. So for example, when we take into consideration what Mohamed Salah was doing last season and in contrast to what he's doing this season, it's a different player. Literally at this point it's a different player, because even in the start of the season he was actually scoring goals. He just looked not involved in the play. Like, is it because like lack of Alexander Arnold? Is it because just simply it was like too crowded on the right, because also Wirtz was kind of always drifting right, but he just wasn't getting the touches in. And also one of the weirdest decisions was how they integrated the new players, especially Isak, because I guess he was just yeeted into the starting lineup and he wasn't match ready. Like you could see that he wasn't sharp on the ball, sharp on the pass, sharp on the shot. And on the other hand, Ekitike, who was playing really good football, he got benched because of Isak. Really like some weird decisions happening, and I see a lot of people on Twitter, on Blue Sky, talking about like Slot out. Would I say I'm Slot out? No, not still, but some decisions really need to be taken into consideration. I guess one of the things that determined this season is not signing Guehi, because Konate's form also fell off the cliff. Van Dijk started twerking on the pitch instead of actually defending, and yeah, like the literally until today's match against West Ham, Joe Gomez didn't get any actual play, and today when he played really good. Like he was one of the best players on the pitch. Kerkez and Robertson are simultaneously kind of playing. One is coming off, a second is coming on. And Kerkez also isn't stable. Literally out of all new signings, only Ekitike can get a passing grade, to be honest. And one of the weirdest things ever is the insistence of not playing Chiesa, because this season Chiesa saved us a lot of times and he still gets like crumbs off the bench. Even in this like Champions League fixture against PSV, he kind of started stirring stuff up, like something was happening. And I mean, then again, like today, 0 minutes. But thankfully, at least Salah wasn't playing today, because that guy definitely needs a rest, because Van Dijk and Salah were played like until exhaustion, like last season. Both of them played every single Premier League match and almost every minute of the football possible. So yeah, like it's not normal for them to sustain that form that they were having like last season, because last season Mohamed Salah was playing the football of his life, and this season is just not looking good, like not looking sharp.
Okay, so maybe a little bit of my opinion as a Chelsea fan. Well, for me, this always good, always better than dealing with last season's Liverpool, like the Klopp's Liverpool and this one. But of course, when I'm also looking on the social medias and reading that he needs to be sacked in the morning, I'm like, nah, that's too much. Just like Serjan has said, some decisions needs to be done, but signing off the main coach isn't one of them. But Serjan, today Liverpool have won 2-0 with West Ham, so is it, in your opinion, like a turning point?
Well, in all honesty, I had hopes the turning point would be that match against Aston Villa a few weeks ago. That was a convincing win, some good football. But then again, like the match against City came, where we looked like just like toothless. Then another Champions League, like
4-1.
Yeah, against PSV, which is really shouldn't be the measure of Liverpool, but yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything, because after Aston Villa and Real wins, I was hoping, okay, this is a turnaround now, there's an idea, there's something happening. But no, like after City, it was just like a reset to normal. And imagine like losing 7 in 8. It looks like Southampton from last season. Like it's really, it couldn't be justified. Like it's literally like a sackable offense.
Mm-hmm.
But in all honesty, like it's easy to sack a coach when you're like a low tier, middle tier club. Like for example, what we see with Wolves now, they sacked their coach and they got Rob Edwards to come up from Championship and try to save them, kind of.
And also Nottingham, as we
Nottingham changed already like 3 coaches. West Ham, who they were playing today, also changed the coach.
That's not the idea.
Yeah, because it's hard for teams like I don't know, like Chelsea, like City, like Liverpool, like all of these like top tier clubs. It's tough for them to actually change a coach, because they just can't get an average coach. That's not helping, kinda.
Yeah.
So like they can't go to someone from Championship. Oh, you're now all of a sudden like a Liverpool coach. You were playing against Swansea and QPR like 2 weeks ago, and now you're in Champions League.
With way different expectations.
Way different expectations, way different tactics required, way different everything. So yeah, like changing a coach in the middle of the season, unless actual like big names and proven coaches are on the table, is very difficult. I heard actually like some stories telling that Slot needs to win 3 next matches. Like that's his like condition from the board, or he gets the sack. Okay, he has 1 win now. Let's see. But honestly, like who is free out of, let's say, big names? Like Xavi?
Maybe, but I don't see Xavi.
It's a different style of football.
Totally.
Exactly. Like it's La Liga is one thing, Premier League is different thing.
And even there he was kind of disappointing, even though he won Championship of Spain without the S.
I wasn't that disappointed, like because come on, like he was working in tough environment. Like Barcelona is like drowning in debt, right? Literally constantly. And in Liverpool, at least, like this season, like last summer, Liverpool didn't spend anything. This summer, Liverpool spent a GDP of some like small island country, like, and it's kind of hard when you can't justify it, let's say, because like I said already, all the biggest signings, like especially Wirtz and Isaac, who cost more than 200 combined, 200 million Great British pounds. Like Isak scored 1 goal in the cup and 1 goal literally today.
Yeah.
Wirtz has 0.
Yeah, but I think all of the German players are lower than.
They are rarely playing good in England.
Yeah.
Like maybe like the biggest exception out of all of them is like Gundogan. Like he was a class for City, like in ages. But yeah, it's kind of it takes a different style. But also like Wirtz was played in a lot of different positions, like midfield, to the left, to the right, like
all around.
Yeah, and like for him, then it's hard to actually settle down and get a decent like look at the football, like and how it actually should be. What do you think actually? Like, what is your prediction for the rest of this season? And do you see actually Slot getting the sack, or you think did he will stay until the end of the season? And then what do you think maybe at the end of the season, if he, for example, fails to come in like top 5, so he fails to get Champions League football next season?
Yeah.
Like in that case, for example, I really don't think that he gets to stay. Like this team is now really expensive. A lot of money has been spent, and yeah, like Liverpool needs Champions League football definitely next season.
Exactly, like you said, I think for now the championship is out of reach for Liverpool in this season, but they can still fight in the Champions League because they are still there, and in the Premier League to play in the Champions League for next season. And just like you said, if he won't manage to reach to the Champions League for the next season, that will be no point, you know?
Yeah, that's
of his like career.
That's like bare minimum that's asked for him. Like get us Champions League football next season.
Yeah, and go as far in this season.
Current one, yeah. I mean,
even though it will be hard as we saw.
Yeah, with such form, yeah. But I guess you can't get ahead of yourself there, because last season PSG barely got qualified, and at the end they won the whole thing. Yeah. This is like the kind of weird situation of this like new format, where you just don't have to suck really bad. You can suck, but like just not to completely stink it up. Like as long as you like not in the bottom 8, yeah, you have something to play for.
Yeah, so, and the top 8 got knocked out very fast.
Yeah, exactly. So, what to say?
Yeah, time will tell. There's still a lot of fixtures ahead of us and a lot of new videos on this channel. So guys, if you like this video, please leave a like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Take care, guys.